It's an all too common story. People with serious medical needs who cannot receive care simply because they cannot afford it. In 2006, twice as many American citizens died from lack of health insurance as from homicide. According to recent studies, 22.5% of the citizens on the Virginia Peninsula live below 200% of the federal poverty line. That translates to approximately 160,000 people without medical insurance. To help with this tremendous need, Dr. Jim Shaw and his wife Cooka founded the Lackey Free Clinic, a faith-based clinic serving the needs of the uninsured in the Yorktown area.
I was reading in the Bible in the book of Matthew, and there's a place in there where Jesus is talking about helping the poor. And what he says is, inasmuch as you do it unto the least of these my brethren, you do it unto me. So that when I read that, a light bulb went off and I said, okay, I want to serve Christ. How can I do that? And I can do it by serving the poor.
In 2007, the Lackey Clinic provided over $5 million worth of health care services to the community and provided an additional $3.94 million in savings to area hospitals. This represents a total community impact of $8.94 million. The Lackey Clinic offers three main areas of care: exams for routine illnesses or injuries, chronic care, and the dental clinic. Medicine is another important area of care. Free medicine is provided through an on-site pharmacy with donated medication and the Pharmacy Connection, linking patients to free medicine from over 200 pharmaceutical companies. The Lackey Clinic also provides long-term benefits for the community. Gone untreated, many of these chronic health issues worsen, forcing the uninsured to seek aid from emergency rooms and hospitals, creating a tremendous financial burden on the healthcare system. A common misconception about the Lackey Clinic is that they primarily care for the homeless or those without jobs. In fact, most of the patients who come to the clinic are the working poor.
The working poor is a group in this country that often falls between the social cracks. Many of these patients don't qualify for Medicaid or Medicare, and many of them are still working and functioning, but the least setback, a broken down car or an illness, can throw them into a financial disaster.
Joanne has been a long-time patient of the Lackey Clinic. She suffers from multiple chronic illnesses, including diabetes, renal stenosis, and hypothyroidism.
This is a very important place. It certainly has helped me because I live on a fixed income. I don't have any insurance, and I wouldn't be able to afford my medicine. I probably couldn't afford to go to the doctor.
Mario came to the clinic because of his untreated heart disease and diabetes. Within the last few years, he's lost both his mother and brother to diabetes. He credits the Lackey Clinic with saving his life.
They helped me a lot because I was sick so bad. And this clinic is like the heart for the people.
The Lackey Clinic does more than heal the body. It also nourishes the spirit. Scriptures on the walls are just one reminder that patients have entered a place where they'll be treated with love and compassion, mandated by God's Word.
The Lackey Clinic is a place where everyone who comes here, be it a staff member or a volunteer or a patient or their family member or a friend, is met with acceptance and love, and I just feel the joy of the Lord here.
We all feel for their situation. We all say we should do this and that about it, but here's a place that's actually doing it. They're helping the uninsured, they're helping the poor.
People come in and they're embarrassed, they're depressed and disappointed in themselves because they don't feel like they're able to help themselves. And we do something simple by fixing some front teeth that can be seen and restoring their smile, and they they are uplifted. You can actually see them walk out a little straighter, a little happier.
After 18 years of employment with the same company, Diane lost her job, along with her much-needed health benefits. She suffers from diabetes, high blood pressure, and a thyroid deficiency.
They made me feel very comfortable here when I came, because my first time here and sitting here, I was thinking, I'm not really worthy. You know, I felt a little not worthy of having this kind of service, because I know I worked all my life for everything I ever had. And to be on this point where I had to come and get something free, it kind of bothered me. I was in tears. But the nurses here helped me, reassure me that it's okay, because sometimes we all need to lean on someone.
Even though Ken works full-time, he cannot afford health insurance. Thanks to the care of the Lackey Clinic and the referrals to participating specialists, Ken's diabetes is under control and his overall health has improved.
It brings a ray of hope. When it's a relief when you don't have to worry about your health and how you're going to pay for medicines and how you're going to deal with health.
In the end, this is all about changing lives, not just improving the physical body, but offering compassion and healing to the spirit.
Well, the most rewarding part of being here at the clinic is seeing the patients' lives change. So it's more, for me, the patients that return and keep coming back and knowing that we've made an impact, not just medically, but mentally, spiritually.
It's really rewarding being here basically because of the patients. I mean, I enjoy seeing the patients and I enjoy having the time to spend with them. In my regular work environment, I'm always time conscious, but here, because our thrust is toward ministering to the souls of the people as well as their healthcare needs, I get a chance to just stop and listen and don't feel like I'm on a time clock.
The reason I came to Lackey Free Clinic is because I feel that there's a great need for patients or people to have a doctor to identify with.
This was one of my means of serving the Lord, and I thought that I could combine the community service with my spiritual service. But since then, I would have to say that the clinic ironically has ended up in a way serving me because of all the benefits that I've received, both professionally and spiritually.
Each and every one of us is a potential patient at the Lackey Clinic. One accident, one illness can bring a family to the edge of financial disaster. That's why the Lackey Clinic needs your support to continue this important mission.
We have a real special place here. It's not just a medical clinic. We try to give them love and make them feel special, and at the same time deal with their physical and mental problems.